Hello everyone, I'm your host, Get Good Fox, and this is State of Decay 2 in the new updated beta. I'm probably going to take the survey, maybe not immediately, but I'll probably make a video of me taking the survey so that we can take a look at what the questions are and whatnot. But for now, I don't feel like I know enough about it. You have to spend at least 2 hours playing the game to take the survey, but I'm like, 2 hours is not enough for me to actually have a truly educated opinion about things. I like to know what I'm talking about before I express ideas. And if I do express preliminary ideas, I always like to add the disclaimer that, this is just my first time saw it, shoot from the hip thoughts on it. But, yeah, let's get back in there. So previously, we awakened the Plague Heart, and the result of that is it generated about 6 infestations in 2 hours, and that is a lot. Compared to the previous rate of infestations, we might have had. I keep banging somewhere around here and fancied herself. Compared to the rate of previous infestations, we would normally only get maybe 1 in 2 hours. So this is a lot more, and it is a little aggravating. I don't want to be dealing with all these infestations. But at the same time, we only destroyed a handful of them because of this feature right here. This Traps ability, which is destroying the infestations, admittedly at a fairly pricey 75 parts, 3 ammo, and 2 fuel. It lasts for about an hour and 30 minutes, though, which I believe is 1 full game day, and we've got about 45 minutes left, so that's about half of the time remaining. This character, though, needs to rest because he did get a little bit plagued up. Let me just give him some crummy stuff to defend the base with. One of these, one of those. And I don't know, you can use that pistol. And now we will send him over here. And let's continue using our driving character. That's because we want to get her to a meal plan bonus, and also where it's going to help us save fuel.
I can't forget about this.
Looks like we have the Aunt Prepper as well, so might as well get some of that done. Satyr Bloodstone, welcome to the show. The show that never ends, except when Fox goes on his Christmas vacation. Question of the day for State of Decay 2. What do you think of infestations? Do you like them? Do you hate them? Do you not have much of an opinion about them? What do you think about those infestations that the game loves to generate? And I'm going to use the Freedom Ringer right here.
Strength in numbers, right?
Okay, the boon traders want to fill up. That's a little unfortunate.
That's a relief.
But I'll do it because I want to start building up our allies. Unfortunate because we're a little bit pressured for
Do I really have to carry all
fuel?
This crap?
So I don't really want to do it, but at the same time, we got a lot of stuff to sell though. I might not sell this immediately. I'll hang on to this. I'll sell that. I'm not going to use that. I'm not going to use this, or that, or this, or those. Well, maybe I'll use those. Who knows? Maybe I'll use those to help me take out some hostiles. So Burnsta, answering the question, says that they flip and piss her off. They're annoying, they don't pay out, and they stop you from doing the things you want to do. Yeah, that is that is currently the position that I have on infestations. I'm really hoping that these changes make them less annoying. I don't know, though. I feel like currently, and like I said, this is not a educated opinion on it, but my current view on it is that they seem to be more annoying than they were previously. MF Gaming says they are annoying and they don't add anything to the game. They add, except annoyance, but yeah, I get what you mean. They add annoyance. I would not be sad if they just got rid of the infestations altogether.
Oh, hey. Come on in if you want.
But we'll see. Like, this is just like, also, like, by answering these questions, it helps me kind of keep my finger on the pulse of the community, so thank you for answering.
Catch you later.
Okay, so we got threat reduction.
Hey,
that is
a friendly
terrible.
face.
Don't need that at all, but what we can do is sell these. I'll go ahead and take the medicine. Heath Haim is agreeing on the question of the day with Bernsta that they annoy him. Mega1984 says that the infestations are too frequent. Yes, and they often generate on the opposite side of the map. I guess one of the benefits here is that since they're going to generate from infestations that will creep towards you, I guess this will help to localize them a little more, for better or for worse. Casual Kirk says, I'll clear the infestations that are on the way to other things, and he'll target them if they cluster up into groups of 3 or more. Yeah? I would probably ignore them a little more if I was allowed to use the pyro launcher more, but the audience tends to prefer it when I don't use the pyro launcher, and as a result, I can't let them get too out of control, because without the pyro launcher, they can be a real pain to clear out. We got a T1 sub from Ackmore, 1958. Thank you so much, Ackmore. He's been on a 9-month streak. Good gravy. In fact, I have an emote for that. What is it? Fox G? Yep, it's Fox G. Good gravy. My current opinion on infestations is that I would prefer if they were either completely removed or if they were reworked to actually provide some kind of reward.
Huh.
And the reason for that is because I don't really think they're hard. Like, I don't think they're kind of... Because people are like, oh, but we need infestations to make the game harder.
Glad to find this.
But I don't really find them to make the game harder. I mainly find them to be kind of like a pest.
I guess that's
and like, I don't think they would be bad if Undead Labs would like give us a rewards incentive for dealing with them, as well as some way to kind of have a reprieve from them. Like, cause like, you know, like, I would much prefer it if they made it where infestations are very aggressive, but then if you destroy enough of them, they kind of go dormant for a while. Like, I'd be completely fine with that, but you know, we'll see. I also feel like working on infestations isn't really the best use of Undead Labs time. Wow, we hit the jackpot here. Look at this. We got, oh yeah, because this is the prepper on. So we got a pistol.
Let's put
okay, we're going to have to finagle our inventory. We're going to make 2 trips here, actually.
It's down, not out.
Let's throw some of this stuff in here. We're going to make 2 trips. Not a bad problem to have, especially on Lethal Zone. I'll take all the free stuff they're going to give me. Ring-a-ding says, I played the game so long ago. Seems remapping happening, but didn't get an update. Oh, yeah, so for those who are kind of like, what is he talking about? That was, he had a question about how you switch items without, like, pausing the game or rearranging one's inventory. And, yeah, if you haven't played in a while, there may be some changes to some anomalous activity on your...
Hey, I've got something for you.
Rare skills trader, we're not going to do that. There might be some anomalous activity in your key bindings that you might want to re-examine. So, I'm told that the Juggernaut can be killed by the Outpost effects. Let's take a look. Can a Juggernaut be killed by... Oh! Well, rip Juggernaut. He got, like, absolutely exploded by that. That's a stream marker if I ever heard of one. Okay, well, I guess that's one way to get rid of Juggernauts now. Okay, so
I
let's
wish we could see how the rest of the world's doing.
try to clean up our inventory as we go. So what I want to do is just grab some things, and as we pass by our allies, we'll sell stuff. Chew! Ugh! Sneeze. I forgot to take my allergy medicine. And now I'm probably going to pay for it. You know what? I'm not going to be stupid. I'm just going to pause the game and take my allergy meds real fast. Like, give me like a moment. Like, I think I'd rather just get it over with and grab some. I will be right back. Out of the way, and stop standing in the middle of the hallway. Okay, here's one. No, allergy medicine is not for you. Just because it shakes and rattles doesn't mean it's food. Where is the other one? Do you have my allergy medicine can? I don't know where it went. It is not time to eat. You will get to eat when the stream is done. Okay, good enough. Out of the way, Kent. Okay. I guess I'll apply my chapstick as well. Is it worth it to buy this game on Steam to have access to the beta content? Maybe if it goes on sale. Like, if it goes on... I mean, the beta is... I like the beta. I think it's pretty fun. So, I would say if it goes on sale, it could be worth it. Just because, like, so far, changes to the beta have been, like, pretty slow. And what I mean by that is... this infestation change is, like, 6 months... Oh, look at this. Oh, we even get these samples. We even get the samples. Wow. So I just get, like, the samples just like that. That's like 3 of them right there. Like, that's, that could be useful.
I hate those creepy bastards.
Could be useful. Oh yeah, we were gonna sell. We gotta sell, then we gotta go do the aunt plans or the aunt prepper plans or something, etc. You know how it goes.
Hey!
Let's see what's up
So
for
they've
trade,
got about
eh?
255 influence GLF. That's perfect. There we go. Now we can go continue working on the prepper aunt.
I feel like shit. I want to find me a sick bed.
Okay, so we just got the upgrade on our Infirmary, so that means we are going to be able to recover from our injuries a lot more effectively. That's good news. Without it being level 2, we would not be able to completely restore. Like, we don't have, like, effective triage. You can reduce your trauma, but you can't actually cure injuries. I would say getting rid of the trauma is the most important part anyways, but, yeah, we want to be at least level 2. Level 3 is not necessary, I want to say. Like, it's nice, but I would consider level 3 a bit of a luxury. Level 2 is perfectly fine. First time chat from Doza718. He says, wow, what's the setup with that Outpost?
Feel like
Haven't
a
played State of
puppy.
Decay in a while and don't get to watch the streams as he works at 4 a.m. Oh, so for everyone who misses the streams, have no fear. Here I can plug. This is something you want to know about. If you scroll down a little bit, you will see Fox VODs. You just click this panel and it will take you to my VODs channel. And you will see, look at this. The episode 1 of the beta Infestations can be viewed there, so you never have to miss a stream because they are uploaded there. But let me continue reading it. So what is this? The answer is this is a pretty much brand new. I think it's maybe a 1 to 1.5 weeks old.
Okay, found it.
We just got power tools. Look at that. That's
I found one
fantastic.
of my aunt's
So we got
prepper
200 influence for
It's
that,
in
and then we
code,
just got
but if I
power
decipher
tools.
it,
Power tools
maybe I can figure out
are
where
worth
she went.
170 influence. So this is like a jackpot location. Let me tell you something. Very happy about that. Chemicals. We always need more of those in order to make a few upgrades. Okay. We got 2 more lootables. I'll see if I can cram them into our inventory, but, you know, our inventory is quickly getting owned. Yes, big money. You are absolutely right there. That is big shot bucks. Oh, man, even more stuff.
No room for
Oh,
that.
man, our inventory is getting owned. I think I'm just going to make a 3rd trip here. It's all good, though, because remember, we do have a nearby outpost. So if you were wondering what awakened this plague art, the answer is a screamer. A screamer actually is the reason why this plague art activated. So I guess if you let a screamer go off while you are in the plague territory, that can happen. Let's sell some stuff. We're gonna sell, maybe not the light crossbow, I might keep that. Echo, yeah, 1 of each crossbow is nice. We are gonna sell the power tools. And that's probably it. Yeah, 3 trips to the same location is quite unusual, comments Heath. Absolutely. I mean, that one had 10 lootables, so... A lot of times the 10
Hey,
lootables
buddy.
have a lot of, like,
I almost
nothings in
missed
it.
you.
Not this time, though. Okay, so we've taken basically all of their money. We're back up to... We've rebuilt ourselves back up to 2,200, which is excellent. Let's go ahead and grab the rest of this, and then we'll see if we can sell more stuff. Also, let's keep...
Somebody
we need to
please be
keep
listening.
spreading. Just as these
Seriously bored
zombies
and
are
looking to make a
capable
new
of
friend.
spreading across the land, so too am I capable of spreading across the land. Psychosomniac, welcome to the show. I should have turned off my car's light, but I did not. Okay, there's those. We're looking for one more thing. Let me just go ahead and do that. Let me just turn my car's light off. The darkness may help us locate the flashing objective more. Lycan Metal, welcome to the show. All right, let's see here. Let's see if we can locate this final lootable. We want everything. This is lethal zone. I want everything. This is a fresh start, too. Oh, turn my light back on. Don't know why these zombies wandered over here. Taught them a lesson, though.
Yo, I just dropped off a care package.
He gave us 1 painkiller, a bag, and a few bullets. I mean, I guess that's okay for our awful level of morale. The higher our morale is, the better the stuff that we get dropped off. There it is. Bingo. Fine Inc. subscribes from Amazon Prime. He's on a 2-month streak. Thank you so much for the T1 Fine
searched
Inc.
everything
It is
here.
a pleasure to play for you guys. And let's go over here. So Sater asks, can you have some beta communities on the Steam version and then some non-beta, or is it the other way around? So the beta is technically its own separate game. So if you have Steam, you would be switching back and forth between the beta and the non-beta.
Hey,
so
a
you would
friendly
have
face.
technically a total
Shall we
of
do
10
some
save
business?
Might
files.
as well.
Oh, we can't sell, that's right. They are broken. Okay, so our new allies are pretty far away. That's fine, though. Do I want to deposit? Some of this stuff I don't want to sell, so let's make a quick deposit. And now it is we who are counterattacking against the zombies. Like, as the zombies spread, so do we. I am able to spend my growing influence to infect the world with the living. They may be able to create infestations. Ooh, can I get this? Looks clear to me. They may be able to create their own infestations, but I am able to infest the map with my enclaves.
Underwhelming.
A sledgehammer, perfect. That's what we need in order to have a... we now have one of our tools for killing plague arts. We definitely want that. If one of our characters can learn Powerhouse, then we will have everything we need to kill plague arts. Yes, that's absolutely correct there, Sater. Sater asks, so if you buy the game on Steam, you would have 5 beta and 5 non-beta? That is absolutely the case. Let me just squishinate these guys, and then let's see if we can also loot this area. And we will have cleaned it up pretty nicely. Just keep in mind that, you cannot crossplay any of these. Like, you cannot crossplay beta to non-beta. Got a pack of smokes here. We can sell that. And this had nothing in it. Let me check the backs of these vehicles. Looking clear so far.
Can't catch my breath.
Lycan asks, off topic, but have I seen Darktide and the Space Marine 2 stuff? I have. I've been kind of tempted to buy Darktide, but the problem is that I just spent, like, a decent bit of money on my vacation, and I'm typically pretty responsible financially, so basically I just can't justify buying anything right now, because, like, I can't just spend and spend and spend.
Hey.
Especially because creating no content for like a week, it does beat the channel up a bit, so like I've got a lot of work to do. Look at this, we get ourselves a nice gasoline canister here. That's a nice pickup. Yes, they are also separate legacy pools. Separate, they're also going to be separate... What's the word I'm looking for? Separate legacy pools, separate prestige points... I don't think they are separate legacies, though. So, like, your boons should transfer. Okay, so I want to get over here. And I want to go ahead and loot this location. And I'd like to scout just to make sure there isn't something I missed. Let me go ahead and just trick this guy over, or he'll get killed. Oh! Looks like the outpost got him. Either result is fine. If you have the beta, you can transfer your stuff over. Yeah, I think you get a one-time transfer. I don't think you can do it multiple times, though. And then once you transfer it, it's still kind of... It's like a fork in the road. There's a transfer, and then it forks. Where, like, anything that you gain on the beta is still going to be separate. And it's only transfer from non-beta to beta. You can't transfer beta back to non-beta. Ace380 says, "Sup, Fox? How is it going, good sir? Welcome to the show."
Something.
She's like, the jerks looted it. They could have left something. You mean me? I'm the one who looted it. Idiot. For everybody tuning in, here is the question of the day again. What do you think about infestations in State of Decay 2, since that is the big subject of the beta? Do you like them? Do you dislike them? What is your opinion about the infestations? Is the Forever Community Update live? Yes, it's been live for approaching half a year, I'd say. Probably about 4 or 5 months, I would say. Are the Sleeping Hearts part of this beta? They absolutely are. We have one awakened plague heart right here. It's a very subtle change, but you'll notice, see that little glow of red around it? Like, that is a very subtle change, but this glowing red means that it is an awakened plague heart. Now, it doesn't denote that. It doesn't say it anywhere. But, it is an awakened plague heart, and I do know that there should be at least one other around. There should be a sleeping one around here. Oh, I guess not. Well, if we destroy this one plague heart, that'll probably silence all of the infestations in that area. Okay, let's try to clean this area up.
If I take out the nearest plague heart, this might clear up.
I feel like I killed that guy earlier. Okay, so one thing we can do is, if we just want to get some of these zombies out of here, I can just rally them all up and lure them over into my safe area, where they will be exploded. Yep, come on zombies, time to get exploded. Come on over and get exploded.
Our neighbors just stole every scrap of medicine we have. How are we supposed to put up with this?
A little closer.
What this town needs is law and order. We can't stand by and watch things like this happen.
And as you can see, they are all being exploded. Very nice. Okay, back to what we were doing. Actually, let me get these free plague samples. I'll take them. Actually, you know what? Nah, we cleared out a bunch of zombies here. Let's go ahead and take advantage of the cleared out zombies. Now, this is still lethal zone, so even a thorough cleaning of zombies will not prevent there from being plenty more zombies, but it's much less dense than it was before.
I don't hear any zombies, but in plague territory, that never lasts.
What does an awakened plague heart do? An awakened, this is a question from Satyr Bloodstone, an awakened plague heart generates infestation hordes to start creating infestations. So basically, if there are no plague hearts, and if there are no awakened plague hearts, then you shouldn't have any infestations. Like, basically, plague hearts are the sole generator of new infestations. TSG Tudo says, is this a new gimmick for the Outposts? Well, I'm not sure. It is a new mechanic. I haven't decided whether it's a gimmick or not. A gimmick would mean a more kind of petty and meaningless game mechanic, and I haven't decided yet if it's a gimmick or not. To put it in perspective, this outpost here has probably destroyed 3 infestations so far.
I'm back on my feet and ready to kick ass.
And so, like, that could be good, or, I don't know. Like I said, we'll have to play more. So, Doza answers the question of the day. He says that infestations are pointless and are just annoying rather than difficult, and as I said, there is no reward for them. That has been my ongoing view of infestations. Like, I am not a fan of them. I mean, maybe I could become a fan of them if Undead Labs would give us kind of like a rewards incentive. I feel like that is a problem, like a flaw of State of Decay, is that there are not enough rewards incentives for what you have in the game. I don't know why I can't find these last 2. Maybe I just need to comb through. I think I just need to comb through it slowly. Let's turn our lights off. Bennigan says, it's nice when you don't have infestations because then you have more time to do the things you want to do. and less time just constantly clearing the infestations. Like, yes, I agree completely. Oh, okay, here's one.
That's
Okay, so our
pretty heavy.
inventory is junked up. And turning out the lights did allow us to locate the remaining ones. Let's see if we can finagle our inventory. That will stack. We'll put that in, and I guess I'll put that in. Yeah, this should be enough. We should be able to get it all. Big Pepino Malone answers the question today. He says, infestations are nice when you need to do a screamer bounty. That is true. They do, I guess you could say they do have their uses. Now, since I tend to play on Lethal Zone, I tend to just run into screamers just all the time. But if you were playing on Standard Zone, you absolutely could have a scarcity of screamers.
Excellent.
Oh, +1 ammo we found randomly. That's good. We do need ammo. Alright, so we cleaned up this house, and I would say that cleans up the majority of the starting area that's, like, safe to recover. Let's head back, dump this stuff off, and we're going to think about what we're going to do next. Lycan Metal answers question today. He says, infestations are there to help level up my character's bounties and test weapons. You know, sometimes they can be a reliable source of, like, a dense zombie area, which once again kind of goes to the idea that they're not really a threat. In fact, like, people often view them as like, oh, this is a good place to, like, accomplish a bounty.
That's a lot of stuff.
Mega says that he doesn't mind that they're in the game, but he thinks it affects the community too much. Yeah, that's been, like I said, that's been kind of my view on them myself. Like, they are, especially in the beta, they are much worse in the beta than they are in the regular game. Which is certainly one of the things you should be thankful for if you are playing in the regular game at the moment. Okay, I think that's fine. Okay, we got some stuff to sell. Let's go ahead and sell some of these scraps off. Well, now, the infestations come with a bloater in them now, and the bloater can just be ignited to blow them all up, so that's kind of nice. Let's sell these, and then we will go loot that area. I did forget that one special area. Sater says he doesn't understand why infestations affect morale even when they're on the other side of the map. I'm guessing it's because they're like, it's a growing concern. My question is, why does infestations affect your morale when you don't even know they exist? Like, when you haven't even discovered the infestations and therefore you don't even know about them? How could you be affected by something that you don't even know the existence of?
Hi.
Shall we do some business?
Okay.
Boom, boom, boom. Oh, let me see if they've got anything to sell real quick.
What's up?
What have you got for us?
Sure.
Okay, so there's an area over here I want to get. These two can have pretty good loot in them, but first, let's drop off our rucksacks. I mean, like, I understand why Undead Labs has the infestations. Like, the infestations are supposed to represent a part of the story. The idea that the Plagueards are fighting back against you. That's what they want it to do. That's why the Plagueards are generating the infestations, and that's why they specifically go towards your base. Like, the infestations aren't random anymore. Like, they specifically move towards your base, and it is supposed to indicate that the Plagueards have some kind of intelligence, which is why I believe the Plagueards are some kind of an alien organism. And by alien, I don't mean, like, from outer space, necessarily. They could be from outer space, but I mean, like, I believe they are some kind of an intelligent organism, and that I think that the zombies are not really the real enemies, so much as the Blood Plague, and I do think the Blood Plague is a separate entity from the zombies. Well, I guess we'll just squish them. Got some ferals, but they're not going to make too much of a difference since I'm just passing through the area. It's dark, so let's just follow the main road. So how do we know that the blood plague is an intelligent organism, you might ask? Well, one, we've got the idea that they are strategically generating infestations, and they do prioritize strategic points. Like, they do go out of your way to claim your outposts, if your outposts are in the area. The plague arts were redesigned specifically to block important areas and popular outposts. Like, Undead Lad said they did that on purpose. It wasn't like a random thing. Which, once again, that's kind of like, oh, the plague arts are choosing areas to infect in order to block you from completing your plans. But probably the biggest one is what Hoffman says. So, in the Homecoming, the Trumbull Valley Homecoming DLC, Hoffman talks about how the plague arts create bioelectric interference that prevents Cleo from communicating with its radio signals. And she kind of like sighs, like, you know, if I didn't know any better, I'd swear that the blood plague is doing this on purpose. Unholy Stingray, how is it going, good sir? Well, if it isn't Alexis Carter, how curious. How far away is she? Very far away. Never mind. There we go. First time chat from Dixie Normus 171 says, hi there. Welcome to the show, good sir. What I gather from the blood plague, though, like I said, I believe that the blood plague is some kind of, like,
That's a plague bloater.
Intelligent organism. You know, I don't know if it's sapient. I don't know if it's, like, I think it is sentient. I don't know if it's, like, sapient, as in, like, having a comparably human-level intelligence. It does seem to be strategic, though, and it does seem to adapt. And if you apply this kind of, like, knowledge that we've learned about the blood plague, it does change the meaning of the Heartland DLC. Because in the Heartland DLC, we found that giant Cleopod, and we believed that the Cleopod had the blood plague in it. And so it got released from the pod, and therefore the pod is what contained it. But if we think about the idea that the plague arts create bioelectric interference that specifically destroys the ability for the Cleo radio antenna to transmit its signals. And if we think about how in Daybreak, the Sasquatch says that, and the operator says that Cleo's radio signals draw the zombies. In other words, the zombies, they can feel the radio signals and are compelled to attack.
This is Cleo.
And if we think about it from that perspective, what it means is that instead of in Heartland, the pod had the blood plague in it. I believe the reverse is true.
Sorry, folks.
I believe what actually happened is that the pod had the Cleo relay in it, you know, or the Haven device. Like, I believe the pod had the Haven device in it, basically. And the blood plague recognized that the Haven device is a significant threat. And because it identified that it was a significant threat,
I can't catch my breath.
It's not that the plague walls came out of it, so much as the plague walls emerged to stop people from recovering it. So, a combination of the blood plague creating bioelectric interference to prevent people from radioing for help, to call for reinforcements, to stop it from, you know, getting the Haven device, and then it created these walls that physically are blocking people from recovering the Haven device. And then it created these new, deadlier blood plague variants to make it extremely dangerous to try and destroy the walls. Because I believe that is the actual story at hand. That the blood plague was trying to stop us from getting the Haven device. Because at the end of the day, the Haven device is like the ultimate anti-zombie weapon. At least that's what I think the story is. And I think that there is... I think there is reason... There is enough... I think there is reason to believe that that is certainly a possible one. Let's go ahead and lure this feral in who is going to be exploded by the defenses. For those of you just tuning in, yes, our outposts are now capable of destroying the zombies for us. Even a mighty juggernaut is not capable of surviving such an attack. Let's go ahead and sell some of these useless items over here.
Hey there, stranger.
Let's see what's up for trade, eh?
Okay.
And we will, of course, buy some ammo, because now ammo has a little more use, considering that we do have to spend ammo in order to keep our traps active. Thomas, how's it going? Let's go ahead and scout right here. Might as well creep out and hit all the scouting. Big Pepino Malone says, I wonder if because they can sense the Clio radio signals, that might be part of how the Awakened Plague Guards track you down. The Awakened Plague Guards, I know two conditions for the Awakened Plague Guards. Condition number one is if you simply kill enough zombies within the plague territory of a dormant Plague Guard. And condition number two is if you allow a screamer to scream within the territory of a Plague Guard. There may be even more conditions. For example, I'm sure physically attacking a Plague Guard will awaken it, but I would say those are the main reasons for it at the moment. A little bit of reconnaissance at work, if I can find something.
Okay.
That is a lot of campsites. So these are areas that we completely overlooked because they were hidden locations. That is the benefit of being a little more thorough. Now, some people have simply memorized every location. That would not be me, though. That would not be me. This would be a pretty nice outpost to claim, but I don't think I'm going to do it yet. Mainly because my primary objective is to get food outposts to suppress our food losses.
This isn't going to happen.
I'm gonna hope that I don't attract too much attention right now because our character is tired. I don't like to use a tired character, but I also don't want to just drive back and forth repeatedly. And since it's pretty peaceful here, I'm gonna hope that we just don't attract any trouble. And if we do, we got the vehicle nearby. Thomas says that he is not having fun with video games. He wants the new MechWarrior 5 DLC to drop. I will be playing that on stream when the DLC comes out. Unfortunately, it does not come out until late January.
This one's locked.
Any MechWarriors who want to play with me live on stream will be able to apply, because I will be having a... in the Discord, I will have an application there for people who want to play MechWarrior 5 with me. Not until about the 26th, though. Do I use a second PC to record my stuff? I do not. Oh, we just bagged a repair kit there. That's fantastic. We can now refuel without, like, wasting any fuel, so let's go ahead and do that. That'll save us another inventory slot. Burns just says she tried a new game on Game Pass called High on Life. I've never even heard of that. She says it's weird. It sounds weird. My PC must be a beast to handle everything. State of Decay isn't a super demanding game. I would say my PC's working at about 60% of its capability overall. Like, in fact, my video card is pretty, it's about 3 generations, yeah, it is now 3 generations obsolete, and it still works well. I have an old, GeForce I have a 1080 Ti, but it's still, a 1080 Ti is still actually packing quite the punch. I am thinking about upgrading into the 4090, though. What is my RAM like? I have 32 gigabytes of RAM. That is not for video games, though. There is no game right now that requires 32 gigabytes of RAM, to my knowledge. The RAM is purely for video editing, because editing software uses up way more RAM than video card. Okay, this is driving me nuts. I gotta blow my nose. Give me like 1 second. And the news gets worse. It appears that I am out of Kleenex. Excellent. Star Citizen requires 32 gigabytes of RAM. I mean, it's not that, like, RAM is like the cheapest thing. Like, I could, like, my motherboard has room for, like, I think 6 more RAM slots. So, like, I could go, like, well into, like, the hundreds if I wanted to. And, like, the RAM is, like, the cheapest, like, is one of the cheapest parts of the computer as far as, like, what goes into, like, processing your game.
Shit, you ain't dead yet? Nice.
It just means that I will have to use paper towels for cleaning, which means they will probably sand the skin of my nose away. Time to change characters. So what difficulty am I on? I am on Lethal Zone right now. That was a question from... Who asked that question? Cobain's asked it. Use toilet paper. I don't like using toilet paper for blowing my nose because the toilet paper is too fragile and my nose just, like, punches through it like a, like tungsten rounds through, like, body armor. Okay, so we're going to continue bouncing back between Chelsea and Seth right now, and that's because, unless Seth is injured. I don't remember, like, that's interesting. I don't remember a character that had these kind of like hand wraps on. That's a little different. Maybe I just don't pay enough attention. His injuries are, I can live with those injuries, that's not bad. We're going to continue using the Freedom Ringer because it's a perfectly good blunt weapon. Once it gets banged up, I'll just leave it in my... I'm just going to leave it there. We'll repair it later. We got plenty of other blunt weapons to use as well, like this tactical military baton. This thing sucks, but it'll do the job. In the beginning, I tend to not repair my weapons. Healing items. Oh, I believe I could finally make a plague cure. There we go. Our first plague cure is officially manufactured. There we go. So now we're going to be fairly difficult to kill. We've got all the benefits. Do we want to sell anything? I'm going to hang on to these piles of weapon remains until we find a salvage furnace.
Free of zombies, but that don't matter to me. Oh, you up for a swim? I say go for it. That place was crowded before. How bad you think it is now?
First time chat from
Good network.
X
More like
No
not
Luna.
work. Am I right?
Probably, I'm guessing the X is silent. I'm guessing it's No Luna. What's up, Fox? Can't believe you're live. I've only seen your
Yeah,
YouTube
spotted
videos.
a
Yes,
freak.
I've been playing for a little while. That's why I keep promoting it, because people are like, why do you mention your Twitch so much? Well, because there's lots of people who don't know I'm on Twitch. Okay, oh yeah, we're gonna grab these things. So pretty soon we're gonna need to kill that Plagueheart, with or without Powerhouse. I would like to have Powerhouse for it, but if we don't have Powerhouse, I will destroy it anyways. Wait, is that a lootable? Let me stop. Somebody hurt me. Gotta use your ears as much as your eyes on Lethal Zone. No, it's not just that I heard a zombie. It's not just that I heard the zombie, it was the sound of the zombie's voice. It wasn't just like a... Bleh, bleh, it was like a... Bleh, 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 like a panting sound. That's how I knew it had seen me.
Great. More crap.
Okay, let's go look for some stuff. Curious that the Plagueheart has not generated a siege. We're approaching the first hour of the stream, and we haven't even gotten a single siege, or not a siege, infestation horde yet. We have about... Oh, we ran out of time. Interesting. So our defenses are now down. I'm not going to reactivate them until it starts spitting out more of these infestations.
This will come in handy.
Great items here. Another light crossbow. That's good for selling. We already have one. We don't need two. These camps are great. Like, don't skip on the camps on a fresh playthrough. You can find, as you can see right here, hiking backpacks, some regular backpacks, but you're really looking for the hiking backpacks, and you can find some crossbows, which is a huge boon to get on a fresh playthrough. Especially if you're doing a hardcore one where you're not using DLC. Once again, listening. Clear. The Apocalypse Bat, yes, that's a really good blunt weapon. It's good in the beginning of the game. It's even good, it's good late in the game, too. It can't knock zombies down in one hit, but you do have the Grand Slam. It's such a lightweight weapon, though. Like, it uses very little stamina. Dixie subscribes from Amazon Prime. Thank you so much for the T1, good sir. Ah, speak of the devil. Our Plagueheart just now created a what do you call it, infestation, or where is it headed to? Going to an unknown site. I'm guessing like right next door. The Vestiges want... Oh, these are people we don't know. Interesting. I'm not going to help them, because I don't want to give them fuel, and I don't care about them. Alright, let's head back and deal with this infestation. I'm going to leave it off for a little while so that we can kind of just experience the infestations without the protection for a little while. Has anyone had Screamer Puke send your vehicle flying? Yes, that is me. I have had that happen. And is it a bug? I'm pretty sure it is a bug. Vehicle physics have always been very wonky in the game. It has happened to me probably twice. I know it's happened more than once, but it doesn't happen that frequently. Okay, so we're going to clean up the infestation that literally moved in right over here. So you can actually see, if you look right here on the top part of the screen, you can see what's inside of the Plagueheart isn't inside of it. The Plagueheart's just there letting us know that it's in a plague territory of one Plagueheart. But you can see here that the infestation contains one Screamer and one Bloater, in addition to, like, the standard amounts of zombies. The Bloater is probably there to prevent us from running them over, but now it just means that the Pyro Launcher will destroy them very easily, because They basically are choosing to have a bomb inside of their, inside of the building with them. So, not gonna help them there, let me tell you. Alright, we'll sell all of these. I did pull the arrow out of here. That thing's worth a lot of money, though, so we're definitely gonna sell that. First things first, we're gonna destroy this. We should be able to destroy it in a single shot, maybe 2 shots, depending if my aim isn't any good. I will experiment with the sieges when we move into a new base, mainly because, you know, like, we do need to solidify our position. Once we've hardened our position,
out the nearest
and then we can, like,
they
handle
should clear
losses
up.
from a siege, that'll be a better time to mess around with that. Mad Gerard says, hello, Fox. How is it going, good sir? Welcome to the show. Okay, I guess this infestation Sudoku'd. I did not do anything. I did no thing. I did not a single thing did I do. Okay, so it looks like, as usual, this is a free base right here. This base is not gonna ask for anything. That is good news. That's part of the reason why this is such a good map to start Lethal Zone on. Because I'm pretty sure... I don't think this is ever... I don't think Rusty Rosie's is ever covered in Plague territory. I kind of want to kill this Plague Art, but I don't want to do it at nighttime. In the meantime, let's sell this stuff. You're saying the zombies were intimidated by the pyro launcher and they're just like, nope. That's probably what had happened. If that's true, then it means the zombies are even smarter than we gave them credit for. It's time to continue spreading. Oh, we can't. Because we have to meet the other neighbors.
Hey.
I forgot about that.
I got
So I
something
can't
you
call
want,
more
you got
people in
something
until
want.
I get rid of the
Alright.
existing, or until I greet the existing ones. So 85 influence for the light crossbow. Definitely worthwhile to sell. I mean, I'm keeping one of them in case I want to use it, but... Alright, let's go meet the neighbors. Then we can continue infecting the land with the living infestations. Yeah, the only thing that sucks about this map, as Deadly Nightshade points out, is that it's not good for driving. That's why it's a good idea to have a driver, that's for sure. If we can get a Enclave with a fuel caravan, that would be really nice, but right now, no such luck. Alright, our allies await us right over here. We'll greet them, see what they're selling, and then we'll call some more in. Fuel. I love it. And a repair kit. I'll take it. Now we can call more in.
How's it going?
Okay. I guess the tree is migrating into the house.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, wait a second. What is going on here? Unholy Stingray with 5 T1 subs. Thank you so much for the ×5. That's 1, 2, yeah. They went to Sergeant Bumchin, Ford Ranger 994, Shapeshifting Snap, Smarter You, and Shawal Maeda. All those are names I recognize too, so that is fantastic news. Everyone giving thanks. Yes, if you got a gift sub, thank Unholy Stingray for putting him on the house. Once again, thank you so much, Unholy Stingray, for the ×5 T1s. If you got a gift sub, that means you can use all of the what do you call it, emojis. Let me see if my my emoji board doesn't want to show. Let me reload. Doesn't want to show you my emojis. There we go. So if you scroll down, you can see the emojis you can use. And now that you're a T1, you can use all of these emojis as well. You don't have to type in the Get Good Fox. You just have to type in like Fox C, Fox B, Fox EP. And the Tier 2s and Tier 3s get one as well. In addition to that, anyone who is a subscriber is exempt from the commercials. A nice benefit indeed. Bummer, nothing in there. So we do want to move in there, but we'd got to recruit somebody. We're probably going to recruit the boon traders because they didn't get a very good benefit. But we don't need to do that right now. The first thing we're going to do is destroy this plague art. But like I said, I don't want to do that until daytime. In the meantime, let's just loot this area. Why doesn't it say that there's a plague? Okay. Interesting. Normally it would tell you how many plague arts are affecting it, but that's fine. You know, you can keep your secrets. So now that I need ammo and I need fuel, I'm probably going to be a little more judicious about who I give ammo and fuel to. Alright, let's loot this area. We should be able to get some medicine here. Also, welcome everybody tuning in. I'm your host, Get Good Fox. This is the beta update for State of Decay 2. We are taking a look at how the new infestations work. I am here to investigate both for you and for me, so anything that you're curious about, let me know. Ideally, you should let me know on Discord because there I have permanent messages so I can write them all down or keep them in a Word document. But I will investigate what you are curious about because I know that there are things, I know there are plenty of players who do not have access to the beta. And so I will research on your behalf. Question of the day for people coming on in. The State of Decay question is... what do you think about infestations? Do you like them? Do you dislike them? What are you hoping from these updates? Are you hoping that they will make them harder? Are you hoping they'll make them easier? Would you like them to just disappear altogether? What do you think about infestations? That is the question of the day. Okay. I don't think he's inside here, but I can shut the door and I'll get him with the door open attack. There we go. Doors are the natural predator of zombies. Good. And the rest is probably in the supply closet.
Locked. Figures.
Mathlete says, good evening, Fox and chat. Welcome to the show, Mathlete. How is it going? Big Pepino Malone says he's doing the Rob quest, and the guy who's coming with him has a bar. Well, yeah, he might be able to put some holes in some people. Assuming his aim remains true.
I don't need to look around here anymore.
Okay, that's as good as it's going to get for this area. Let's drop this stuff back off. All right, so I can tell that nighttime is lifting. So that means we're going to be able to destroy the plague art. We'll have to be a little bit cautious. Because I don't have my standard method of killing plague arts, which would be to use Powerhouse. I do have a sledgehammer, though. The sledgehammer will... it'll do enough.
We found a good place to search for what we need.
The Pillage and Plunder, that's a good quest. Alright, here comes another infestation. It's going for the Winchester Garden Supply. Okay, let's drop this stuff off. Okay, so the infestation has rooted itself in. Very well. It's right next to our allies, though, so it's probably going to have a little bit of a problem. Yep, there it goes. So as I said, the infestations do include a bloater now, and so now the bloater is essentially a humongous bomb that will destroy the infestations for us if we light them on fire, assuming they're in a small building.
Not too shabby.
Oh, unobservant, even though I was running.
As long as that plague heart is around, we can't really secure this place.
I'm pretty sure all of these zombies were regular zombies, not plague zombies, so... probably not going to get any samples. So let me see what you guys are saying about the question of the day. Deadly Nightshade says that he hates them, and he hopes they do away with them unless they make a reward for doing it. I agree. I do think that a lack of reward is what makes... Like, the thing is... People who say that they hate the infestations, they don't hate the first infestation, or the first 10 infestations. Maybe not even the first 30 infestations. But by the time you've killed your 100th infestation,
Well,
you are
time
quite
for me to
tired.
move on. If you ever end up over in Trumbull, feel free to stop by.
Alrighty, so we are ready to destroy... already-ish. Like, this is not, like I said, this is not the ideal method for taking out an infestation. Thomas answers the question today. He says that he thinks infestations are stupid. Why would the zombies gather inside an empty building? The game should start with infested buildings. Oh yeah, he's saying that, like, shouldn't the zombies already be there rather than coming to infest them? The answer, most likely, is because the plague guards are a type of alien organism that are directing, they are commanding the zombies. I believe that is the answer. But yes, I do agree. Like, if these were normal zombies, yes, why would they infest places? I have no idea. But I believe these are not ordinary zombies. I believe that they are being commanded by a hive mind-like intelligence from the Blood Plague. So they're more like alien zombies. Time to equip so that we can squish this plague guard. Kind of the jury-rigged method. Not my preferred method, but what can you do?
Man, everybody here's in a bad mood.
I'm gonna go ahead and change characters ahead of time because this character's gonna be tired soon. Back to Chelsea.
Huh.
And we will be using a sledgehammer.
How's that job you were working on coming?
Here we go. We are not going to do this quest for them because they are neutral. I will only help friendly enclaves, or I will help them if they do not ask for a vital resource. Right now, fuel is a vital resource, so I am not going to help them. And I will need the pyro launcher. I might need a little extra ammo. I don't think I will, but just in case. No one is even close to leveling up their cardio, right? Yeah, no one's even close to leveling up their cardio. So that means we will have to bash this plague guard down the old-fashioned way, unfortunately. we will use the C4. We picked the C4 up by, we just looted it, actually. We looted it from this location right here, the military quarantine station, and it will be a most effective method for dealing with them. Especially because I do not have the ideal way of killing a plague heart.
Wandering around in plague territory might be a bad idea.
Alrighty, so step one is we gotta clean the area up a little bit. What we're gonna do is trigger the zombies to spawn. Because even though they are, you know, there's no one here, they typically are inside the building.
I do not want to be in here for long.
See, like that? They're inside the building. So let's just go ahead and... we're just gonna lure them out of the building. I will honk the horn and pull them away. And then I will lose them, loop around, and return to the building. And the building should be empty. Alright, so zombies cannot get onto the hood of an impaler, so I only need to protect the door. Normally you would do this with Powerhouse. We don't have that though, so I will have to just bash it down. This is still a pretty good weapon for bashing a plague guard down. Step one is to locate it. Right here, set up the C4. And now we will commence the bashing. As I said, this is much slower.
I gotta slow down.
Good enough.
Oh, that was nice.
And then we detonate that.
I need to rest.
And now what we do is the same thing. That door doesn't matter because they cannot get me through it. So I will pull the zombies away and I will simply loop around a second time. And there shouldn't be too many zombies left. Now we can get back to work. If there's a few zombies remaining, we'll just clean them up and take them out.
Finish it off.
Good. As you can see, we were able to avoid the majority of the zombies without having to actually fight it out with them. And now we can finish this plague guard off. I heard a feral.
Plague zombie problem around here.
And the feral is simply too slow to matter. Okay, so this plague guard has been destroyed. And we destroyed it quite easily by avoiding combat with the zombies. Once again, showing the real way to fight the zombies is to not fight the zombies. An easy strategy that you can use to great success in your own Lethal Zone playthroughs. We can now de-escalate back to a standard equipment. And like I said, we have cleaned up this area. I kind of want to like migrate through the area and clean up the areas as I go base to base. I think that's going to be kind of the semi-nomadic playstyle. Okay, so step one is we should probably loot the Plague Art. To do that effectively, we are going to need 8 inventory slots because the Plague Art will have 8 items inside. 9, technically. 9 including the rucksack, but the rucksack goes into its own unique inventory slot, so we need 8 open inventory slots. Let's go ahead and spike this feral, or he will take my door. It's also an option. But it's all good because we have a repair kit, so I'm not worried about it. This is going to take multiple trips due to how much cargo we've got. So we're going to get samples, backpack, ooh, my favorite Mayo knife weapon, I'll take it. A replica bastard sword, a sawn-off shotgun. This is actually a sidearm. You may not know it, but the sawn-off shotgun counts as a sidearm, so we could save another inventory slot by equipping that. Let's go ahead and do it. We got strong painkillers, stims, frag grenade, and building materials. We need all of that. Excellent stuff. So what are you guys saying about infestations? Heath says that the only time infestation is alright is when it's not in a pre-looted building. And then only the other time it's worthless. Yeah, because if it's pre-looted, then it's like you kill the infestation and there's not even anything to grab at the end. Good. What else are you guys saying? Unholy Stingray says that he thinks infestations are alright. They give you something to do, but I agree they get boring. I agree that there needs to be things to do, but I would prefer it if there were fun things to do. That's what I want. Like, basically, I would rather there be things to do, because like, I do agree that having more things to do is nice, but it's like, I just wish that the things to do were not like harrying gnats or like biting mosquitoes, just like constantly like they're really frustrating. That's the way I would describe them. They're very frustrating.
There's more zombies here.
And like a frustration isn't necessarily a bad thing. Like there can be annoying enemies. Like annoying is fine if they're also rewarding. The problem is that they're annoying and not rewarding. It's like an unholy combo right there.
I guess that's worth something.
What did I get from that? Normal stuff. Ortho says that infestations have become a chore, and it's an annoying game mechanic. That is where I stand at the moment. Like, I could certainly be convinced otherwise, and I think that it is possible that infestations could be a fun game mechanic. They mainly need reward. Like, the main thing they're lacking in is rewards. Sater highlights a message. Have you seen what my thoughts on the day before? The post. I haven't seen anything about the day before. If you would, send me a trailer in my Discord. Like, DM me a trailer. Because I have no idea what you're talking about. I know there is a cadre of people within the State of Decay community that they say, like, you need a reward, like, that means you're a pussy, like, you suck, you know, like, you're not a real survivor, like, surviving is the reward. And I'm kind of like, you know, I want to play a game that's fun, and I'd like to be part of a community of enthusiastic people who are playing a fun game, and making the game just, like, pointlessly punishing is not how you make a fun game that attracts a wide audience. And, like, we don't even need a massive audience, but we could have a bigger audience. I mean, one thing is you can compare State of Decay to, say, Project Zomboid and 7 Days to Die, and Undead Labs, you know, like, they could be doing some work to catch up to those games, because they have larger fan bases, and I feel like State of Decay could also have a larger fan base, and I think part of the reason why is because they do not do enough things that promote fun in the game. I think that's the big weakness. State of Decay 2 needs to focus on fun right now. Thank you, Sater. I will check my DMs after all of the streams are done. Wargunny says that he likes to make a story with his characters. Yeah, I mean, that's what the Fox Republic basically is. The Fox Republic is like, in my head, it's like the third faction. You've got the Network, you've got the Red Talon, and then you've got, like, the Fox Republic, which would be, like, the proper, like, I guess, like, bad guy side. Because people are like, the Red Talon are the bad guys. I'm like, no, the Red Talon are losers. Like, they're weak. Like, we don't have a real bad guy side. And I said the Fox Republic will be the bad guy side. Using the door right here to stop the zombies from really getting on me. Get my stamina back. Behind me, I see. Very well. One thing I like about blunt weapons on a character that doesn't have a skill is the blunt weapons can be used to knock down zombies, and then you can save a little bit of resources by stomping them out.
Still more zombies around.
Wargunny says that the Red Talon is a PMC. Yeah, it's like... I mean, without civilization, they're not so much a private military as just a war band. They're basically like a war band, but yeah, in modern context, they would be a PMC.
I think I found everything I'm gonna. And
I'll go ahead and heal myself. We don't need any more bandages. Let's keep looting. Prox, welcome to the show, good sir. Because like there's always been the debate about like is the red look, there's 9 items in this house. That's pretty sweet. There's always been that debate about, is the Red Talon evil or not? I think they're the middle of the roaders. I think they're just kind of like the neutral faction. Like, they make some morally questionable decisions, but they're like... I don't think they're either evil or... I don't think they're good or evil. They're just like a faction trying to like fight for some kind of goal. Oh, I hate how the game thinks I want to jump over this rather than cave this guy's skull in with my foot. But that was the whole concept of the Fox Republic. The whole concept of the Fox Republic was that there needs to be a faction that is like the strong faction, the strong man faction, basically. Because I'm like, you know, they're like, oh, Red Talon is evil. I'm like, no, you haven't seen the bad guy faction yet. Like, wait till we have the Fox Republic, then you guys will see the bad guy faction. It's like the Fox Republic isn't here to, like, restore the infrastructure or restore the country. The Fox Republic here is we're simply just here to grow and expand, and you're either with us or against us. There are no neutral neighbors. There is no agree to disagree in the Fox Republic. It's like you are either in the Fox Republic or you're not in the Fox Republic. Like that's like basically the concept I came up with it.
Looks good. No more zombies.
And so the funny thing is, obviously the Fox Republic is like some authoritarian, like, dictatorship, but it calls itself a republic for, like, propaganda reasons. And that's why, like, and it suits my sarcasm. Like, oh, I don't know what happened to those guys over there. Like, they were there yesterday. I don't know why they disappeared. Like, what? Their bodies are like, they couldn't have been killed by zombies. How would you say that? Oh, their wallets were stolen. No, those dastardly zombies. They're just stealing people's money to start like their own like zombie hedge fund. It's like, you know, it had nothing to do with me. And so it just kind of fit into the whole concept of like the dystopian like dictatorship like that has like a 1984 kind of style like calling itself a republic. Like, oh, what? The Fox Republic is making these poor innocent enclaves like work they're as slaves? No, don't be silly. They're just volunteering for work. And they don't ask for any payment. That's all it is. It's like they're just very charitable. They're just working and not like they don't want, and they feel like rewards and incentives like monetary compensation would just interfere with their like humanitarian efforts. And then if people ask too many questions, I just say it with a big smile on my face. Yeah, you believe it, right? You don't believe it? You definitely want to believe it. You wouldn't want to give some humanitarian efforts yourself, would you?
Hey guys, I'm home.
I really thought we could be friends, but I guess not. We'll just have to find another town.
Okay, good. They are leaving. That means I don't even have to deal with them. How excellent is that? Yes, all my streams will be 2 hours unless something comes up. Okay, so we are still excavating all of the cargo from this area now that we have destroyed the local plague art. Let's see if there's anything to sell. Yeah, we don't need that. Ooh, lots of seeds. We can sell all those. I am not going to dismantle these piles of weapon remains until I get a, oh, what do you call it? A salvage furnace. This all can stay. So we've destroyed our first plague art, and that means there should not be any more infestations. So let's see how stealthy we can be, not just literally on a tactical level where we are literally playing stealthy. Let's see if we can be stealthy on a strategic level and avoid awakening another plague art and see, can we go an entire episode without getting a single infestation? Hopefully that'll be the third episode. I'm going to write that in my show notes, that episode 3 is going to be all about trying to avoid getting any infestations by avoiding awakening any plague arts. So we'll see, as long as there are no awakened plague arts, it should mean that there are no infestations. And that will mean that you can be stealthy on a tactical level, meaning your day-to-day gameplay maneuvers, and then you can be stealthy on a strategic level by not awakening any plague arts. One thing we've learned about the plague arts is that a screamer will awaken them, so we will have to be very cautious about that.
Careful, still a few zombies here.
Bernsta says, I have an insurgent in my house. He's planning on giving Santa cookies and milk. Why doesn't he give you cookies and milk, Bernsta? He was referencing the riddle of steel from Conan. Oh, yes. I remember that quote. First time chat from Daytime Cracker. He says, yes to a 2-hour stream. Indeed. Like, all of my streams are about 2 hours. We've been streaming for about 1 hour and 40 minutes. Also, once again, I know I've said it before, but I'm going to keep saying it because there's still people who don't know about it. You go right here. You just scroll down from the stream. Fox VODs. You click that. That takes you to the VODs channel. all of the previous streams are right here. Look at this. Episode 1 is right there. So you can get episode 1. All of the VODs make their way there. So you don't have to miss any of the streams. Obviously, getting them live is the best, but you can still see them there.
Good to see ya. Come take a load off.
Okay, let's see what these
How
guys
are ya?
have.
What have you got for us?
All right.
Sell 135 influence for the seeds. Remember, I don't use gardens anymore. Like, gardens are now an obsolete strategy for me, so I am just going to sell these for money. I'm going to go ahead and buy all of this ammo.
Pretty heavy.
Mega says tacos and margaritas.
Hey,
while I was on my Disney
make a
trip,
trade?
I had a lot of margaritas. I actually went to a Mexican restaurant and I had a blackberry margarita with blackberry. It was mezcal cut with margarita juice, and my date, she had tequila cut with, surprisingly, an avocado mixture. Like, they basically mashed up an avocado, so it was a very thick margarita. Actually pretty good, though. I thought that was a little bit of an eyebrow raiser. I'm like, really? You put an avocado in a margarita? But it was actually pretty good. She did not like the blackberry margarita. I did. She said it was a little too strong for her, whereas, like, I enjoyed it. I tried her avocado margarita, which was very, very smooth. Very smooth and creamy. It was very unexpected flavor. I thought it was going to be kind of gross, I'm not going to lie. It was also made thicker by the fact that it was not served on the rocks. The ice was actually... Oh. Too much ammo. Let's pull some ammo out before it explodes. Nice. So we just got our meal planner.
This is seriously too heavy.
So what made it thicker is that the ice was basically crushed into a slushy, so that made it even thicker than it was before. What do I want to do with these? I kind of want to upgrade the command center so that we can establish more outposts. Actually, no, I'm going to upgrade the workshop so that we can start getting 1 material per day. Not a huge win, but, you know, I got to do something with it. Okay, let's do this quest real quick.
Right behind you.
Hopefully this does not cause us to... I'm hoping this does not awaken another plague art. That's the only thing that I care about. Let's reattach the door, since, like, we do need to be a little delicate here. We are bringing one of our actual real survivors. Like, this is not a disposable minion. Okay, it looks like it's going to be okay. I don't think there is a plague art to awaken in that area. This will be a big win for building materials, because this quest should get us 3 rucksacks. No shortcut to there, unfortunately, because there is a massive impassable mountain range right over here. That's right, that exactly. And that is blocking us from there, so no luck there. If I sound a little nasal, I am currently just getting owned by my allergies right now. Remember, everybody, if you're in the Discord and you want me to investigate something for you, because I am playing the beta for everyone who does not have access to the beta, if there is something you want me to investigate, I will work it into the stream. But because I have so much to do, it is easy for me to forget things if they are not written down. So if you just give me a comment on Twitch, I will forget. But if you send me a private message on Discord, then the message is saved forever. If you don't have Discord, you can also send me a message on Twitter, on Facebook, you know, any of my permanent social medias. Not on YouTube, though. YouTube comments get spammed out way too easily. We are currently making like a mountain goat and just scaling this area. And yes, it looks like this area is free of plague guards, so I don't think we risk awakening one with the conflict here.
Got zombies all around.
Looking for a way down. Don't like it. Let's just go around. Fuel is low enough to refuel.
Is it over? Please tell me it's over.
Seems clear, but I'd better stay alert.
Let's go ahead and refuel. Duncan is not following me. I don't like the sound of that. Oh yes, good idea, Duncan. Let's just go get ourselves killed.
I really don't want that screamer getting close.
Great job, Duncan. I love the AI in this game. Without a doubt, my favorite thing.
No more zombies. Can't complain.
In this new system, Wizard asks, if you dismiss a follower and he aggroes a screamer, will he wake up a nearby heart? My prediction would be yes. I believe it is just the fact that the screamer screams, but I don't actually know. Like I said, send me a message on that question in Discord so I don't forget. My prediction is yes. I do know a way to test that, though. The way we can test that is, if we have an allied enclave, or an enclave period, I can find a screamer and just dismiss him with the screamer in between. So there it is. The big jackpot here. This is for doing the quest, Pillage and Plunder. You should always do this quest. You're going to land yourself a humongous harvest of building materials. That is a awesome, big shot, get good Fox tip for you right there. Lots of building materials.
Not bad.
And remember, you can always equip one onto your ally just like this, and he can help you carry one of them.
I'm super glad to find this.
Done. What else you got?
Hell yes.
Unfortunately, on Lethal Zone, that is 15 building materials, which is, I mean, it adds up, but it's certainly, like, we need even more than that.
I can't keep doing this.
In it goes. Let's go ahead and take this from him. And let's drop this stuff off back at ye old base. Big haul, big win, big money. All in all, great. Well, we might be able to loot some things while we're here. I don't see the harm in that. Any easy to loot plays? Actually, no, not while we have an ally with us. I don't want to risk something dumb happening. So let's focus on,
Don't give that screamer a chance to yell.
let's focus on just getting our real survivor home.
The air feels warm and sticky. So gross.
Will he wake up a plague guard on the way back if he forcibly stops following you? It certainly could happen. One, it would mean don't dismiss followers around dormant plague guards. It would also mean you just have to kind of be ready. That's a lot of it. You have to be ready. Head for breakfast, Prox. Have a good one, good sir. You know what? Looks like we're going to be able to do both. Actually, let's hit this house. No, 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 no. 9 out of 10 times nothing will happen, but the reason I have so much success in Lethal Zone is because I don't take unnecessary chances. Let's continue the human infestation.
Hey,
Oh, we got the vestiges back. Would you look at that? Home sweet home. Boom, boom, boom.
That should be a big
boom.
help. Our community
Okay,
will
same
flourish
problem.
if keep
We
making
have too
smart
many.
choices
We
like
have too
this.
much ammo.
I never doubted that plan for a second.
Give me my ammo back. We don't need to
It's
lose
not gonna
any
be
unnecessary
easy,
ammo.
But we gotta clear out those plague hearts.
We just killed one of them, Seth. Like, let's calm down about the plague guards. Okay, so now we can have our cake and eat it too. In addition to upgrading the workshop, we're going to be able to upgrade the storage. That'll get us to 35, and so that means I can put my stuff back in. In addition to that, I'd say we have cleaned this area pretty nicely. There are some things remaining. We can go meet them, and then we can also... loot that building so that we can grab all the stuff along the way. We don't need that many. Oh yeah, we had the sawn-off. You can use the sawn-off, sure. Let's play as... So Chelsea now has a meal plan, so that means she has... food consumption is reduced by 75%. Also, I'll let you guys vote on a wit skill. Get ready for a vote. New poll. So this is going to be Chelsea's wits skill. Her choices are resourcefulness and scouting. I will let the vote go on for 2 minutes, and the vote is starting right now. So if you want to vote, all you got to do is go up to the top of the chat, and you can vote. Whichever wins is what I'll take. There we go. Mega says he doesn't like to pick wits before cardio. Unfortunately, that cardio it's going to take a little while. I mean, I could delay it, but I don't really care. And that's because I don't like marathon or acrobatics. All I care about, for the most part, is powerhouse or backpacking. And I don't really plan to combo that up with anything. Well, nothing from the wits tree, at least. Back to work with you, Burnsta. Sorry to hear that. Yes, backpacking and powerhouse are my preferred, what do you call it, cardio skills. My preferred wit skill is resourcefulness and scouting.
hello? Anyone? I wouldn't mind some help if you're listening.
If I get powerhouse, I will combo it with endurance. I literally have to breathe through my mouth now because I cannot breathe through my nose. Thank you, allergies. I don't know why I get allergies whenever I stream. Like, it's around this time. It's like, if I streamed at like 11 a.m., I would not have any allergies. It's always around 4. Around 5 to like 9 is when I get hit with the allergies. It's like, gee, thanks. So the vote ends. Looks like resourcefulness is going to take it. That's fine with me. Not that you couldn't have chosen one I don't like, because I like both scouting and resourcefulness. So let's go ahead and lock that in. Let me see what the vote looked like, though. It was 11 votes for resourcefulness and 3 votes for scouting. I'll take it. What do you got for sale? Building materials, yes please. And a gas canister, yes please.
Oh, hey there. Want to come in?
Is there any news for making State of Decay compatible with Steam Deck? I don't really follow any Steam Deck news, so I am the wrong person to ask. I have no idea. Because, like, I do not own a Steam Deck. Oh, is that house empty? Was there no loot in that house? Oh, no, these guys are occupying the house. That's what it is. You guys want to calm down? Okay, so I think we've picked this area basically clean. I think that's pretty good. My guess, Lone Rider, is that there is no news on it because while I'm not interested in the Steam Deck, I do have people who are, and they would have told me, I feel. So, like, I am gonna guess the answer is there is no new news on it. Okay, so we have cleaned up this area very nicely. Very happy with the progress we've made here. We destroyed the Plague Heart that was basically our initial adversary. So that means next stream we are going to be moving into Rusty Rosie's. We do need a 4th person. That can be easily supplied, though, by the Boon Traders. The Boon Traders wound up with a really crummy Enclave bonus. They had Neighborhood Watch. Neighborhood Watch sucks, so I am just going to take them. We would like to boost... we don't have very many allies, which kind of annoys me. I would like to have more allies. Yeah, we only have 1 ally. If we had more allies... basically, we're in a position right now, because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, but we're not going to count that one because they're going to go away. We could get 7 bonuses, and that's a lot of opportunities to get really, really good bonuses. The thing we really want right now is probably radio relay services, share of the harvest, and fuel caravans. That would be the most beneficial to us at the moment.
Like a family you get to choose to belong to. Keep that in mind when you invite new folks into your home.
Oops. Not oops. Quickly upgrade. Okay, that knocks us back down. Okay, so now we are going to have the storage upgraded. That's perfectly fine. Great news there. Oh, gravy. Lone Rider 6121 with a ×5 T1. Thank you so much for the generous donation. Hey, the T1s went to Humble King 86, Fox Republic Insurgent. He is a insurgent. Does he deserve a T1 gift sub? I don't know. I don't know if Fox Republic Insurgent deserves one. Flat for Biscuit, Nisashi, and High Times in PDX. There you go. They are the ones who got the gift subs. Congratulations for receiving a gift sub. And thank you once again so much to Lone Rider 6121 for the very generous ×5. And also from Maggot Monk says, yo, Fox. Well, Maggot Monk, you made it into the very tail end of the stream because we are running up on our 2 hours. And, yeah, that's going to be it for episode 2 of our stream. Remember, if you want me to investigate something, send me a message on Discord, because otherwise
I just dropped off a couple things I found while I was out and
I'm
about.
not going to remember. Not because I have a bad memory, but because I am in a super busy, and there's always things happening, and there's always things I got to remember. So if I don't write it on a piece of paper, I will not remember it, and the best way to do it is to send me a message on Discord, on Twitter, or on Facebook. Anyways, I do want to send you guys some notifiers here. And if you scroll down, I know I've said it before, but I do have a VODs. If you click this, all of the streams are here. You see this? All of the streams. Did you miss a stream? You never have to miss a stream because of the VODs channel. Also, if you haven't subbed, I do need help getting to 1,000 subs because I cannot partner this channel without being at 1,000 subs. Like that. After that, I don't need any subs after 1,000. I just need the first 1,000, and that is it. So sub to this channel if you have some free time, and watch the streams here rather than on Twitch on the reruns. Watch the VODs on YouTube rather than Twitch because it doesn't help me on Twitch, unfortunately. Twitch doesn't give anything to their content creators for watching Twitch VODs. So as a free way to help out the Get Good Fox Republic, watch them live on Twitch, but if you miss one or you want to rewatch them, watch the VODs on YouTube. That's a free way, doesn't cost anything to support the Fox Republic. In addition, my Instagram is here now, so yes, I do have an Instagram. I actually always had an Instagram, but I didn't know what to do with it. So yes, you can see here, the Instagram will be a combination of just stupid screenshots, as well as things I did in real life. Do you want to see my vacation trip? You can see the vacation trip here. You can see, like, look at all the things I did. So it'll be a mixture of in real life stuff as well. Maybe I'll even post cat photos. Who knows what I'm going to do there. I'll do all kinds of stuff. TikTok. I am also on TikTok. That is totally new. I only have 3 videos on TikTok right now. I will be making a mixture of silly, funny videos as well as informational videos. And they're all, I'm going to try to keep them 1 minute or less in duration so that they're very easy to digest. You know, it's just interesting stuff that you can see on TikTok. So those are all there now as well. And for some reason, it doesn't want to show my emojis case or anything. But let me reload the page. Maybe that'll do it. Why isn't it showing my countdowns? Like, show me the... It doesn't want to cooperate. Anyways, here are the emojis you can use. If you got a T1 sub, you can use these emojis. Don't worry about the Get Good Fox 19. Just type in this part here, and that will let you use the emojis. Anyways, I will be playing... In 15 minutes, I will be on, what do you call it, 7 Days to Die. So if you want to keep watching to see me play 7 Days to Die in 15 minutes, that is a very awesome zombie game that I like playing. And if you want to see more State of Decay 2, I will be streaming tomorrow at the same time. That is 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. It's a 2-hour stream. Eastern time, and remember, Eastern time is GMT -5. And remember, you can also join my Discord, and you can send me all of your suggestions for what you want me to examine, because I know, once again, not everyone has access to the beta, and as a result, I will be there to investigate on your behalf. Anyways, thank you all for tuning in. Thank you so much for all of the extremely generous T1 gift subs. It does go some ways to keeping the lights on at the Fox Republic. I'm always honored to play for you guys. But until next time, tune in for some more State of Decay tomorrow. Stay tuned in 15 minutes for 7 Days to Die. At the end of the day, though, of course, remember that you don't have to be good to get good. And I'm going to go get me some Kleenex.